All right, here we go. Day number 1, Smoke and Soul project. It is on. It is 3 a.m. in Adelaide currently, and I am far too excited for 3 a.m. in the morning, but I am, because it's finally here. It is on. So I've just come out here. I've just lit my barbecue up. Let's swing this camera around. So I'll pan down. So I've just trying to now, establishing a coal bed in this barbecue. This barbecue is going to take about an hour to get fully lit, and what will happen is I'll get that barbecue lit, the temperature will soar super high, and then it'll die down, and that's when we'll put the food on. So in the next hour to hour and a half, it's going to be busy getting this meat prepared to go on the smoker. So I've just started, swing the camera around, I've just started cutting this piece of beautiful meat here. So we're going to get these seasoned up. There's the other, so those are the 4 briskets that will go on first. So they need the longest time on the pit as possible. So we'll get those on first, and then I'll start cutting up my pork, and we'll put those on. The pork doesn't need as long, so we'll do the beef first, get that on, and then we'll start cutting up the pork after that. So I'm going to be filming myself throughout the day. Let's go. I'm pumped. Okay, I thought while I'm out here cutting these pieces of meat up, trimming them up, I may as well just talk to myself for a bit. So I'm just going to go through the process of what I do when I'm cutting these up. I will tilt the camera down if you can see what I'm doing here. Just do that, yeah. So I've got a nice big piece of brisket here. Just going to open this bag up and take this out. Get myself a paper towel and just get rid of that excess moisture that's on top. It's all right, I've got plenty of paper towels handy. So basically when I get the piece out the bag, I'm kind of looking at where the main fat components are. It's just starting to rain here, it's all right. I just want to cut off any bits that are sort of hanging off. This underside here is actually not too bad. I don't like to take too much off, because the more you take off, the more prone it is to drying out. So let's just look at this top side. It's got a really hard bit down there, which it usually has. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that off. There's a little bit of fat on top here. There's a little tag of fat, which I'm just going to cut off there as well. But I'm really just not going to take too much off here. I'll just cut a big chunk of that underside. Just take that off. Big bit of fat there. So those hard bits take so long to render. I'm just going to tidy it up on the outside. You know, there's probably going to be people that watch this online and go, "You're doing it wrong." But you know what? Whatever. I find this is what works for me, and people have their own system about what works for them. So that's about it. There's There's this hard bit on the side here. I don't want to take too much of that. I'd rather just keep the fat on there and cut it off when I'm slicing it, if I'm honest. So I don't like to do too much. There's a big hard bit at the very end there. I might just tidy that end bit up. Just cut that piece off there and just round it off. And maybe just take this little jiggly bit of fat off there. Cool. And that's basically it. I don't want to touch too much more. There's a bit of a hard bit there, however. As I said, I'd rather just cut it off when I'm slicing it this evening. And that's basically it. We're going to just quickly hit it with some American mustard to help the rub stick. Help that rub stick. Lather it up. I'll whack it in my tray here so I don't get seasoning everywhere. Wipe my hands. And we're gonna season this up with some of my favourite rub, the Hardcore Carnivore. That rub there, that's fantastic. The Hardcore Carnivore stuff is amazing. If you ever see it and I think they've got about 10 different flavours. All of them are awesome, I love it. So we're just gonna season this liberally. See what I'm doing there. Make sure you get all the bits. Turn her over. It's already got some of the rub on it from the one I did just before. Right, as I said before, people are probably going to be looking at this going, you have to hold it higher up. But I don't want to get seasoning everywhere. I want it to fall into this pan so that the next piece I put in there, it's going to pick some of that up so it doesn't go everywhere. All right, anyway, just take these off. So that's basically it, and we're going to put those on the pit pretty soon. My fire is currently just burning away there. I'm not sure how hot it is currently. Let's have a quick look. Still getting used to filming everything I do. I'm not used to this vlogging thing. So let's turn my camera around. So as you can see currently, that pit is 157 and that's going to continue to go up, I think. So we're going to go up to like 180 before it starts. Yeah, see that's going up. So it's going to go up to about 180. So that fire, let's open this firebox up. That's burning. That is raging hot in there. So so what we're going to do, we're just going to keep that going. That'll get up to about 180 and then the fire will settle. And we want that to go down, back down to about 150, maybe just under 150. 135 would be ideal, but I'm quite happy with 150. We will put them on then. And yeah, so I've got to do what I just did with that piece of meat. What I did there, I've already done once before with that one. And I've got a couple more pieces to do. And then by the time I do those two, we should be good to go. All right, let's go. Look at that, 4 of the finest briskets ready to go on the pit. Let's check my barbecue temperature. It did get up to 185 and now it's down to 166. That's just going to keep going down. We'll wait till it's down to 150 and we'll put these on, I reckon. All right, these barbecues have come right down. Let's get this meat on. Okay, just seasoned up my pork shoulder. That's about to go on. I didn't film myself doing that because I figure I'm going to be doing enough pork in the next 57 days that I'll probably film at some other time. Don't need to film everything on day one, so I'll just turn my camera around so you can see my pork shoulder. There we go. So that's what's about to go on the smoker. As I said, these don't need as long, probably 10 hours should be enough. It's now coming up to 6 a.m. So yeah, that's what's happening. I'll keep you posted. Speak soon. Just started to rain, and looking at the forecast, this is not going anywhere. This is hanging around all day. It's all right, never mind, all good. Fortunately, all my barbecues are going along pretty well at the moment, not getting too wet. That fire's burning. Oh, let's open the door. That fire's burning nicely. All right, so it is 10 a.m. We're 5 hours into the pork and 6 hours into the brisket. Let's open up the hood and see where we're at. So have a look at that. That is coming along nicely. We've been burning a good consistent heat, good consistent fire. Got one over here as well. That's looking really good as well. And we'll open this one up and look at the pork, see where that's at. That pork's looking, well, my camera's steaming up. It's all right. You get the idea. Turn my camera around. Right, in the past couple of hours, been working on some salads. So a bit of a Mexican sweet corn salad. Turn my camera around again. There we go. Whoop. So that's coming along nicely. Just finishing off my salad. Now we're going to turn my camera around, we're going to do a couple of shout outs. So Kara's here and we're hanging a second. The camera's currently pointed at me. I'll turn it around. It's all right. Right, there you are.
Hello.
You're on. You want to hold that?
Oh, yep.
Just hold that. So we've had some donations and Kara's going to go through where they're from and who they are.
So yeah, I guess the day before we're leaving now to go on the road, and just really wanted to take a moment to reflect today on just how wonderful our community has been in supporting us through the project so far. And so Charlotte does yoga at Soul Movement Studio on McIntyre Road, and at Soul Movement there is a wonderful lady named Mel who sits on the front desk. And she heard about what we were doing and straight away reached out to me and asked if she could donate some winter woolies that she hand makes herself, all made with love. And so we've got 2 bags full of beanies, headbands, you name it, we've got it. And it's just, they're so warm and lovely and soft and just like a big warm hug. So we just want to really say thank you to Mel She also has an Instagram page as well, so called Exclusively Mel, so please give her a like and a follow. Mel has set herself a goal to create and make something each day for charity, and this is just the 2 bags that she's given us. There is a lot more, I'm sure, so we just really want to say thank you, Mel, and thank you to Soul Movement Studio as well, for creating such a community space where like-minded people come and share all their gifts and love, which is really nice. And so also, Sophia's just finished up kindy this week, and so her lovely teachers have donated these book packs. So there are 4 books in each pack. We will be seeing some kids along the way in some of the stops, and so it's just going to be really nice to gift them something a little extra, and just it'll just be lovely for them to just get lost in the adventure of a storybook. And so we just want to really say a big thank you to Manor Farm Kindy as well, for their support. And that's about it really. We're just very grateful for all the support we've received so far, and I'm sure that's not it. We just have a really wonderful community, and just want to thank everyone.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well done. All right, I'll turn the camera around. And I'll hold that. And that's all for now. I guess I'll update you later this afternoon. You're on.
Me again, sorry. Just wanted to do one more shout out. So as we spoke about earlier, Charlotte does kids yoga at Soul Movement Studio, and her wonderful yoga teacher Kim gifted Charlotte a little pack of Mindful & Co kids yoga poses, and so inside are these cute little poses and a little bit of what they're doing on the back there, which is really cute. Charlotte really enjoys yoga, and she's really going to miss it, so this was just a really lovely little gift to receive from Kim. So shout out to Kim at Soul Movement Studio as well. Thank you so much. We need to also be, I guess, looking after ourselves while we're on the road and keeping up with things like this, to stay mindful and sit in gratitude, and this is really, really going to be a big help, so thank you so much.
All right, let's give you an update. It is 12:30 Saturday on day 1 Smoke and Soul project. Starting to feel the effects now of being up since 3 a.m. But that's okay though. We're going to keep pushing through. So give you an update on where we're at. So I made my little sweet corn salad, which you saw before. I've just been working on a bit of a garden salad here. Turn my camera around. Just a bit of a garden salad with a bit of Dijon honey salad dressing on that. So just in the process now of putting those into little containers. In the last hour, I took all the meat off. And wrapped it in foil. I'll open the hood and show you what it looks like now. So it's wrapped in foil. We'll keep that going for another couple of hours. It's only 12:30 at the internal temperature that it's looking at. I think I'm going to be able to pull these off the pit at about 3 o'clock this afternoon, which is perfect. I can hold those, wrap those and hold them, and that means they will have rested for about 3 hours, which when we take them into town and start slicing them, they'll be perfect. So I'm feeling pretty good about where things are at the moment. Yeah, that's it. I'll be back later. All right, here with Pete, stirring the beans, getting ready to go, getting pretty excited. The meat is all off, the smokers are off, everything's all packed in eskies, ready to go. Everyone's here, all my helpers are here. I'm gonna turn my camera around. All my helpers are here. There's my folks. Oh. Hello.
Oh, hello.
All my helpers are here.
Yes.
First homeless barbecue.
Yes, exactly. Excited to be a part of it. Be a part of the team.
Awesome. So we're going to start packing pretty soon, I reckon. More people have just arrived, so yeah, it's been a really good afternoon. Everything's gone smoothly. Fires have burnt exactly how they should. You want to be on? No. No one wants to be filmed. I'll film Pete though.
There's actually a big constant-looking spider at the front of my house.
Get the.
It doesn't really fight. I'm not petrified.
There's my photographer.
You're not wearing the strap on?
I am going to. I will, yes. All right. Anyway, you'll be hearing and seeing me later. Cool, good. All right, we're back. So I'm here with my good friend, Jess. Now, this fine lady looks after all the stuff that we hand out, the shoes, the beanies, the socks, the whatever else you get.
Toiletries, all of
yeah,
it.
all of that. So thank you for your help.
Yes, thank
All
you
good?
very much, everyone, for donating.
So finally it was time to serve food. We packed my car and headed off into the city, and service went perfectly. This is our 4th year of doing this, so it's so awesome that all my helpers, they all know what to do, where to stand. I don't really need to do anything except slice up and pull all the food. In terms of how the food turned out, I was personally really happy with it. It was exactly what I was hoping for. So as you can see, we had a potato bake, we were serving tortillas, we even had some sweets, we had sticky date pudding with some custard, chocolate pudding as well. When I was cutting this meat, look at that, it was just falling apart, absolutely perfect. So happy with how it turned out. We always try to get the best footage and best photos that we can, but it's sort of difficult because we, out of respect for who we serve, we don't want to show any people's faces. So you're going to see lots of shots of food at the moment. Yeah, so it's a pretty hectic service. We served around 80 people, which was unbelievable. Everyone was really happy with the food. Lots of comments on how they had not eaten like this for a long time, which made us feel amazing. So happy to be able to help out and feed some people that have not had a good feed in a long time. So that was pretty much it. That concludes, I guess, the end of day 1. Day 2, it's going to be another busy day. Pack the car and head off. It's been a long day for me, up since 3 a.m. On my feet all day, so very tired at the moment, but have a good night's sleep. We'll get up, we'll pack the car, and we'll do it all again over the next 57 days. So thanks for watching, and you will be hearing from me tomorrow. Thanks a lot. See you next time.